Om Shanti. Respond please. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. दीदी क्या हुआ है सबको?
Daddy thinks you're a
सभी ने
little
प्यार से नहीं बोला,
not
नहीं किया.
very loving enough in your Om Shanti, so it needs another good
Om
dose.
Shanti. अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है. निज़ार भाई बोला ओम शांति. देखो आप वहाँ गए, आपको जगह आगे मिली.
Daddy's remembering Nizar Bhai. We should be having him in the middle. Somebody needs to offer him a seat.
अभी टाइम थोड़े में. पहले मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछती हूँ.
There's just a little time, so Daddy has one question.
कौन है जो अभी
Who
जाने वाले हैं 2-4 दिन में?
is leaving in the next 2 to 4 days? Please raise your hands.
अच्छा, 2-4 दिन में. इसलिए दीदी ने कहा ऊपर आ जाओ 2-4 दिन.
This is why.
जाने वाले फिर खड़े करवाते.
Didi, please put your hands up again. Who are leaving in the next 4 days?
जाने वाले हैं. अच्छा.
So this is why Didi Nirmala had invited Dadi. So who has arrived and who hasn't met Dadi Janki yet? Who has arrived in the last 2-3 days, 4-5 days?
अच्छा, जाने वाले ज़्यादा आए थोड़े हैं. अभी आते रहेंगे. थोड़े हैं. ये आए हैं.
So these are the ones who have recently arrived.
अच्छा, ठीक है. Thank you. बाबा की मुरली तो रिवाइज की होंगी ना?
Everyone must have revised Baba's Murli of the 22nd. Baba had said that there are about 10 points, 10 important points, which Daddy has seen, particularly you. In brief, in just a few words, identify 10 special points which apply to your practical life from this Murli of 22nd. It's not a big thing. Do 10 and that's enough. This expression, das karo bas, means that after 10 o'clock at night, that's it, it's finished, lights out, go to sleep. And this das karo bas is an expression from Dr. Dadi Nirmal Shanta, and she would say this, okay, it's 10 o'clock, so that's it, let's stop now. And then it's very easy, das karo bas. You don't need to think about it more. If you spend a lot of time in thinking, as Baba had said, there is God and there is your fortune. God, the creator of fortune, is my father. And my fortune, you make your fortune through remembrance and service. Daddy is very happy to see Brother Nirzar right in front of her there. If you say the word God, then your intellect goes up above. We also go up above. We have seen the way. Our Father is the one who dwells in Paramdam, and He says, whatever is my home, that's also your home, so remember it. Baba's home is our home. The Father and the home.
बाप सामने आया है,
Baba has come in front of us,
कहता है घर में
and he says, in the home.
जाना है तो घर को याद करो.
We have to go back to the home, so
बाबा आपको
remember
याद
the
कर, नहीं
home.
मैं कहता हूँ ना,
We say, we want to remember you, Baba,
आया
and he
हूँ,
says, no, I have come
तुमको घर ले जाने
in
के
order to
लिए.
take you back to the home.
तो इतनी समझ से बाबा को याद करना है.
And so we have to remember Baba with a lot of depth of understanding.
फिर बाबा कहता है,
And Baba says,
सुदर्शन चक्रधारी भव है.
also be the spinner of the cycle of self-realization.
बाबा को याद करने बस रही है, नहीं 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 नहीं.
It's not enough just to remember Baba, you must also spin the cycle of self-realization.
सारे चक्कर का ज्ञान ऐसा देता है, बुद्धि में
Because
फिट हो गया है.
all the knowledge of the cycle has to fit in the intellect.
संगम का युग समय है.
This is the time of the confluence
इस
age.
अंगुली से
With this index finger, we spin the cycle of self-awareness, the cycle of going through all the ages. This finger
मैं हूँ आत्मा.
points towards I, the soul,
वो है बाबा.
then it points towards He who is Baba, and then it spins the cycle of self-realization with the full knowledge of the drama.
संगम पर खड़े है ना.
We are standing
तो
at
घर
the
और बाप
confluence age, and then we can remember the father and the home.
खड़े नहीं बैठे है.
We're not standing but sitting at the confluence age.
झाड़ा में बैठे है.
We're sitting in the tree, under the tree,
चक्कर में जा रहे हैं.
and we are going up through the spinning of the cycle.
फिर क्या करने का बाबा?
And then what do we have to do? We refer to Baba,
तुम विश्व सेवादारी हो.
and he says, you are world servers
सुदर्शन चक्र. फिर क्या?
and spinners of the cycle of the self-realization. Then world servers.
बाबा,
Then you say,
उसके
Baba,
लिए
for that,
त्याग,
Baba says, for that you have to have
Tapasya,
renunciation, tapasya,
सेवा.
and then do service.
प्रैक्टिकल
In a practical way,
विश्व सेवादारी उसको कहा जाएगा.
the description or definition of a world server
क्यों बाबा
is this, because Baba,
जब आता है,
when he
अभी
comes,
लास्ट मीटिंग बाबा की होने वाली है.
now the last meeting is
Next
going
year
to
देखा
happen, and next year we don't know. We will see.
इस साल में जो मिल रहा ना,
So whatever you have achieved and received this
कोई
year,
रिजल्ट उसकी रिजल्ट
we also have to show the result of having taken this practically to Baba, because he will see he made our hands raised, two hands or one hands or clap, and everybody did it in happiness, but then it's not really
बाबा
true.
खुश होता है ना.
Baba's happy, okay.
तो बाबा को खुशी में देख हम भी कहते बाला भाई बाबा खुश तो होवे ना.
So we say, well, we want Baba to be happy,
और सच्ची सच्ची बात.
but we have to be really truthful.
अब जो करना इस वीक में करो.
So whatever we
10
have
दिन
to
है, 10
do,
दिन है.
do it in this week. There's
10
about
दिन है,
10
8
days,
दिन है, 9, जो भी है.
whatever number of days it is before the next meeting, but within this time we have to accomplish what Baba had asked us to
स्वयं
do.
समय बाप,
Remember the self, time, and the Father.
स्वयं
The self,
समय
time, and the Father.
तीनों
All three
एक्यूरेट.
have to be understood accurately and simultaneously. Baba,
समय
time,
मैं
and I.
भाई नोट करना 10 बातें हो जाएंगी ना संतोष बहन.
Note the
सुनाने
10
के लिए रही हो
points
या
emerging from the Murli that Baba just spoke, the
दिमाग 10
Avyakt
बातें हो
Murli.
जाएंगी ना.
Keep these 10 points in your mind about the self, the time, and the Father. Then it all becomes very easy.
पर आज की मुरली में बाबा ने कहा
In today's Murli, Baba had
कर्मातीत
said
स्थिति.
about the Karmatit stage.
वंडरफुल.
It is wonderful.
कर्मातीत. मैं देखूं
and I am seeing
विक्रम विनाश हो गए
the negative karma has been destroyed, karmic accounts have been settled.
कर्म करते हुए भी
Whilst performing
कर्म
karma,
योगी भी बने हैं
we have
कर्मातीत भी
become karma yogis
ऐसे नहीं
and
कर्मातीत
still
ऐसे
in the
बनेंगे
karmatit stage.
एक भी जरा हमारे से गलती नहीं हो सकती
And in that we cannot make a single mistake.
इतनी याद पावरफुल हो
Our remembrance has to be so powerful
जो गारंटी
that there is a guarantee
कोई भी इतना जरा सा
that there wouldn't be the slightest little
सच्ची पूछो देखा जाता है
little thing that moves us away from the truth. No old habit, no attraction to any person, because these moments of our death can happen any time. This is a very, very subtle thing. Baba had given us an indication. There should be a very good effect of this, an influence of this. If you praise somebody, you get too merciful on someone. It is not natural mercy, but there has to be mercy within your spirituality, because mercy is a speciality and a virtue. But it has to be filled with spirituality of the one who is a world server. It's very deep. You must look at yourself and know yourself very well. See. See yourself and know yourself together very well. I know, I understand, but. Baba says, don't say but or sometimes. You remove these words. I know, I understand, but. We shouldn't be saying these words. Because karmatit requires you to be, first of all, the conqueror of vices, then you become karmatit, then complete, and an angel. This is what you have to become.
Automatic.
Because of being the conqueror of vices, you are automatically karmatit. And then you become filled with all the virtues. There shouldn't be any insufficiency of any virtue. There shouldn't be lacking in patience or depth of maturity. In Sakar Murlis, Baba is telling us to be sweet. There should never arise such a word that emerges from being ultra-sensitive. So that you are sometimes influenced by someone and you hate some other one. You like, you dislike. If you are in these fluctuations of feeling of attraction and repulsion, you cannot be an angel. It is a guarantee that you will not be able to reach that point. Now there is time to come to Madhuban. Is extremely valuable.
सब कुछ भूल एक बाप की याद में रहो.
You can forget everything and remain in the remembrance of just one. Baba pulls your ears in Madhuban through the Murli. One brother left, having listened to today's Murli, and he said, now, Baba had spoken this Murli specially for me. So I sat him down. Always understand that the Murli is specially for me. Whatever Baba had said. Always keep your third eye open. Be the one who has the three eyes, the third eye, and see the three aspects of time. Because you are masters of the three worlds. I heard here you have a program about the Sakari, Akari and Nirakari stage, the incorporeal, the subtle and the physical. Perhaps Mohini Ben had done this class, and I was very happy about this. Now we sit going to the incorporeal stage. First we go there. When someone writes to me a letter like this, I like it because I also continue with this practice of going to the incorporeal stage. And then when we are in the corporeal form, it is as if we are the same as Baba. We do not start with being Sakari, physical, but we go straight to the incorporeal stage. Then come into the Sakar form, the physical form, then we go to the Avyakt form to be Bap Saman. And we are engaged fully in creating this stage. As much as you revise this, and rehearse this practice. It's not just about revising the points or the information, but rehearse the stage. Because with the actors in the drama, and in order to come to the final stage, it has to be a great act, and they rehearse for the final, the denouement, the final paper is going to come. Baba is not going to tell us when. He says, I'm not going to tell you when. We say, Baba, when is it? He did not know. We didn't know that Baba had such a plan. In the physical form, Baba, whatever he said, I'm just repeating it, and we are seeing it practically, that what he said is now coming in front of our physical eyes. In one Murli, Baba had said in Sakar, you don't get sleep at night because there's a lot of sorrow in the world. And Baba would see that, and he would be giving light to the world.
Wonderful Murliyan chalai hai.
He spoke extraordinary Murlis on this subject. He had a plan. And at the time of telling the Murli, he was always the unlimited father, giving the unlimited knowledge and the unlimited inheritance. And this word unlimited is special. He is the unlimited father. He gives unlimited knowledge. He is giving the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life and happiness to an unlimited extent. You cannot count it. And we are the children of such a father, such a generous father.
अब घर जाना है ना.
Now we have to go home.
तो सारे चक्कर का knowledge है.
So we have all the knowledge of the cycle, how we came,
सत्युग में.
how we went into the golden age.
पर अच्छा ऊपर से आए.
We came down straight from up above.
त्रेता में आए, फिर द्वापर में
Then
आए,
we
फिर
went into
कलयुग
the
में
silver, then the copper, and then the iron ages.
आए. लास्ट जन्म में आइए.
And now this is our last birth.
अंतिम जन्म में अंतिम घर ही आए हैं.
And these are the last moments of our last birth.
घर जा रहे.
Because now we are going home.
निज़ार भाई जब ऐसी पुरुषार्थ करेंगे.
When you do this kind of effort, Dadi is addressing Nizar Bhai, then these souls who are in your connection in such a powerful way, you don't just explain to them, but they absolutely transform because of your practical effort. We can say that Brother Nizar, is a very good example in the entire Brahmin family. Whether in this country or abroad, and there may be many others like him who say, my Baba, the Baba who is the benefactor of the whole world, who destroys irreligion and establishes true religion. Who is making this kind of rehearsal? Is anyone doing this? Just as whatever I am saying, I didn't plan to say this, but I am being pulled to go up above. I used to I was speaking to Didi, and what is it among you people that I have this feeling, and my wish is that you can do this. Please applaud at this wonderful thing. You can achieve this. Why and how? I have seen, and I have a lot of experience of many, that when you have courage, Baba really helps you, and the Lord is pleased with the honest heart. You have understood that. Put your hands up if you've understood that with courage, a step of courage, the Father helps you, and the Father is pleased with the honest heart. He's asking about Anthony, but Anthony has left. So she says, what to do? We need somebody like him to stay here all the time. He's old, and now he's understood what I should be doing. Now, with the true honesty, put your hands up if you understand today what you have to be doing. Today, now, do you understand what you have to be doing? Then put your hand up. I'm looking at you. Now, what you have to do, you understand it, and then you start doing it right now. If we don't do it, who will do it? I said to Baba, if I don't do it, then who will do it? I have to do it. It was a very subtle feeling that I had, an intoxication. In happiness and intoxication. Well, there's a difference between the two. Intoxication. If I don't do it, then who will do it? That means you have to have that much faith in yourself.
तो किसी से आज रूहान ऐलान कर रही थी
I was talking to someone
मैंने तो
today,
अपने आप में विश्वास कम का है
and somebody said they don't have much faith in
कभी कभी
themselves.
देखती हो
Sometimes
थोड़ा
I see
आगे जा रहा है
that this one is going ahead.
ऐसे होता है ना
You
ये
see someone going
आंखें
ahead, these
तीसरा नेत्र कभी
eyes,
नहीं काम से नहीं लेती है
sometimes you're not looking with your third eye.
ये आगे जा रहा है
And you're
ये
seeing
तो
somebody's
क्या है?
moving ahead,
जिस घड़ी ये
and then you don't feel good about
दृष्टि
yourself. At that moment when your
वृत्ति ऐसे तरह से
vision and
ये
your
अच्छा कर रहे हैं
attitude
नहीं कर
sees
रहे
that
तुम्हारा क्या जाता है
someone is doing well or not doing well, it's nothing to do with you. You get on with your own personal work.
जैसे बाबा
Just as Baba
सबको अपना बनाता है
makes everyone
प्यार से
his own,
समझाता है
he explains with a lot
इतना
of love,
बातें सुना करके फिर न्यारा बन जाता है
and then he becomes detached.
क्यों बाबा को न्यारा रह करके प्यारा बनना नेचुरल हो गया है
It became very natural for Baba to be detached and loving together.
न्यारा बन के प्यारा रहना नेचुरल है
Baba became
ये ईश्वर की
detached and was always loving. It was so
सबको
natural.
गति सदगति देने के लिए
In order for everyone to reach their correct destination and their
भाग्यशाली ईश्वर को
golden
जानते हैं
age stage was his speciality,
जिसको
and
दुनिया पुकारती
we
है
are the fortunate ones who
मार्ग में हम
have
भी
the
पुकार
one that in
उसको हम
Bhakti
जानते
they
हैं
are
वो कौन है
calling.
कैसा है
We know who he is and how he is. They are looking for him, the devotees.
अभी
Now,
ड्रामा अनुसार
according to drama,
फिर भी हम देखती है
well, I'm seeing
जितनी बाबा
as much as Baba
हमारे ऊपर दया दुआ
has feelings of mercy and blessings for us. We also feel a mercy that we do not want anyone to waste their time. Baba also doesn't want anyone to waste time.
दया दुआ
Mercy and
इंग्लिश में दूसरा शब्द
blessings,
होगा
daya and
दया
dua.
है बाबा को बच्चे टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करें
Baba has mercy. Children do
इसलिए
not
दुआ
waste
दे
any
करके
time. Therefore, he gives blessings. Hurry up, hurry up.
कराता है
Reach where you have to go.
तो उसका फायदा लेवे
And take the benefit of this.
शरुना वो मेरी सखी बेटी है ना
Dadi is mentioning to Sirona that my friend is sitting there with you.
मैं उसके साथ नहीं सामने बैठी वहाँ बैठी है ना
The friend,
ठीक है कोई बात नहीं
where is she sitting?
मतलब
Doesn't matter.
सुनो 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 कोई बात नहीं यहाँ मैं समझती हूँ यहाँ बैठ के फिर मैं टोली देंगी ना
She is here. Daddy is going to give Toli, and so she'll meet
तो
everyone.
इसलिए जितना जो दिल में भावना थी जिसे खींच के आ
So
गई
I have a lot of good feelings for so many of you, and this is why I came up to convey my feelings.
देती हूँ
And so I'm giving you Toli so that I can give you Drishti and Toli and
उसमें
meet
मुझे हमें
you.
दीदी याद आती है
I remember
मैंने
Didi.
आपको सुनाया या नहीं सुनाया
I'm not sure if
जब
I
बाबा
told you
अव्यक्त
this,
हुआ,
but when Baba became
दादी
Avyakt,
मूली सुनाती थी
Daddy was telling the
दीदी दृष्टि
Murli
देती थी
and Didi was giving Drishti.
जब सबसे मिलती थी
And when she met
दृष्टि
everyone,
टोली देती थी तो मैंने
she would
पूछा
give
था
Drishti
दीदी
and Toli, and I asked Didi,
तती नहीं हो मेडिटेशन हॉल में
this was in the meditation hall,
बहुत डबल विदेशियों को
many double
दृष्टि के
foreigners
दीदी के दृष्टि का अनुभव है
have the experience of Didi's
जिन्होंने दीदी
Drishti.
को देखा था
Those of you who met Didi Manmohini, a few
अनुभव
of you have experienced Didi's
तो ऐसी
Drishti,
दृष्टि देती
and so now you have to give this kind of Drishti.
दृष्टि दे करके दे
And just see with that Drishti, at the time of Drishti.
आज कोई भाई ने उले ना दिया
Today there was a brother who complained to me.
छत्र से बिठा के दृष्टि नहीं दिया
He
गया
said,
वो
you don't give
मैंने कहा
drishti.
अच्छा
I
ठीक
said,
है
okay.
दृष्टि लेना भी
You take
लेने वालों को
drishti.
भी
Those who know
समय
to
पर
take
भावना ऐसी होती है
drishti
तो ले लेते हैं
have
पर
such a
भेंट
good
करके
feeling
मुझे
that
नहीं
they're
मिलती
able
है इनको मिलती है
to
वो
take
कोई दृष्टि
drishti,
नहीं है
but that's
दृष्टि का
not
वृत्ति से
drishti
कनेक्शन है ना
if you feel that you are not getting
लेने
it.
वाला
There's
देने
a
वाला
connection between the attitude and the
कनेक्शन बहुत
drishti,
गहरा है
very deep connection between the giver and the
कमला ठीक है ना
taker. Is everything
देखो
okay?
ये हमारी सखी आई है
So Daddy's friend
याद
has
किया।
come. Daddy remembers her
साथ
a
में
long
लेके आई नीचे
time.
से ऊपर
She had
जानती हो ना उसको
come. Do you know her?
वंडरफुल बहन
It's a very, very wonderful
ओके
sister.
ओम शांति
Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
ठीक है ना
As Dadi said, Dadi will be
ताली नहीं
giving
ताली
Todi
बजाओ
and
पहले
blessings.
You can applaud,
परंतु मेरी लाज रखना
but you keep my honor. Keep my honor.
की मूली लास्ट चलने वाली है 5 तारीख है
Now on the 5th of April is the last Murli. Make sure
So
that
just to let
between
you all know
now and
that
that time
Dadi
you're
will be
all at that
conducting
level.
Amrit Vela meditation here in the Harmony Hall tomorrow.